I feel like if there was an Instagrammable moment happening or a celebrity running by, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm out of the way."
Oh yeah. Here it is, the 15-minute morning show podcast. There's Froggy and there's Scotty B. There's Gandhi and Scary. And there's Danielle and Nate and his hair.
Hey, it's full today, isn't it?
It's very full. And there's Brody and there's Garrett. And here we go, the 15-minute morning show podcast. Where do we start? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Nate's giving off these like Elvis Presley vibes with his hair and the white shirt, and I've seen a bunch of promo for it. Now looking at Nate, I get that vibe.
I'm the farthest thing from Elvis Presley.
You really do have that rockabilly look.
You do.
You got a little James Dean going right now.
I'm the farthest thing from James Dean. You know, James Dean was only in 3 movies. You know that?
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
But what a powerful legacy he left.
He did.
I've been in more movies than James Dean. How crazy is that?
How many movies have you been in?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've been in the background. I mean, I'm not in a movie.
Go on.
Well, that doesn't count then.
No, I've been Starsky and Hutch. Hang on, let me think back to
Starsky and Hutch.
Wow.
some Wes Craven movie. I was in a bunch of episodes of The District.
Really?
I did a lot of that crap when I was in LA.
I didn't realize that did you want to be an actor?
Yeah. No, I moved out there with wanting to be an actor. I was in Something's Gotta Give. I danced right next to Jack Nicholson.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, will we
up.
see you if I watch the movie?
For you see the back of me for a half a second.
I love
Like,
it.
Ooh, may I have your autograph?
Yeah. But it's so crazy.
Mr.
Like Jack
Nate?
Nicholson, he was so it was when the Lakers were in the playoffs in 2003, if I remember right. And so he had it written in his contract that if the Lakers are in the playoffs or if the Lakers have a game period, the production comes to a halt. He goes to the game, and then they bring him back. So, we're on set all day, and then 7 o'clock hits or whatever. And then they're like, all right, this is break time. So we take a break for
4 hours.
4 hours. He gets choppered to the game. He comes back, and then we shoot for, I kid you not, 5 minutes, and then we're done.
Oh, my God.
So we
wow.
waited around all day for 5 minutes, and then they decided, I don't know if they did the shot or they decided the lighting wasn't right, and then the director, she's a very famous director, Nancy something, I can't remember her name right now. But she decided, we'll just do it tomorrow. So we sat around for 4 or 5 hours waiting for Jack Nicholson.
Would you ever want to be that important to something, or that you're holding everybody else up?
Here's my question, Froggy. Very good point. What would you, in your contract, have written in that you'd have to pause the entire Elvis Duran morning show while you go do it, and we have to sit here and wait till you get back? Have you thought about it?
Oh, yeah.
Like what, Gandhi?
If there was a raccoon nearby. Specifically a domesticated raccoon that would allow me to touch it and play with it and feed it chips. Everything would have to stop.
Everything slows down.
Yes.
All production will halt. What about you, Frog? Have you thought about it?
Yeah, if Tom Brady was doing something nearby, we'd have to stop and have to go to that, and I'll come back.
What about you, Brody? We'd have to stop the entire show so you could go do what? Your microphone
Let's
isn't
all
on,
guess what he's
right?
saying.
He's. Can anybody read lips?
Wait, say it again,
There he
Brody.
is,
We'll
Brody.
guess what you're saying.
Are you there?
What?
Okay, now we got NSYNC. I like that song a lot.
All right.
Maybe just.
I think he's saying hello. Hello?
No, you're saying bye, bye, bye. All right. All right. Well, we'll come back to Brody. Can we fix that, Scary? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Well, that's
Cool.
not
Oh,
good.
my
Well,
gosh.
what about you, Garrett? What would you do to
Sneaker
put our
drop.
entire show on hold? What?
Sneaker drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which sneaker?
Any sneaker, really, because
Right.
it's in my contract. I can leave whenever I want. So,
Up to him.
and it's close by, so it's not too bad. And for Froggy, too, Tom Brady takes his bike around this building a bunch of times, so he would be stopping the show a hell of a lot of times over the last 2 weeks.
All right.
Apologies.
Production will halt while you're on a speaker drop. What about you, Brody? Brody. Scary. That was
Damn.
I don't know what it is. Couldn't tell you.
Figure it out. Gandhi, you gave us raccoon. What about you, Danielle?
Yeah, probably if David Beckham was outside and I needed to go meet him, or Ed Sheeran concert, something like that.
Or muffins with mommy.
And anything that has to do with my kids, guys, I'm so sorry, but I'm putting you on hold.
What about
Fair
shoes?
enough.
No, but keep in mind, we won't continue. We have to halt everything
Yep.
for you to go do something.
Go muffins with mommy.
What about you, Nate?
It's tough. You know, I'm trying to think of what.
Christopher Cross.
I hear Brody.
I don't know. Maybe, years ago, I'd say like a Lord of the Rings film, which I'm a big Lord of the Rings nerd. Right now, I'd have to. I don't know. I don't know what.
Jack Nicholson would leave for a Lakers game. You would leave for a Lord of Rings film.
I know. I'm a loser.
Right. Brody, are you on?
I think I am. Did you change something?
Brody, no. We have to halt production for you to go do what?
To get my microphone to work.
Join the Zoom room. Yeah.
You had all this time to think about it.
We actually sort of did it just then.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Gandhi, I changed it. My original answer was if a new Chinese buffet opened up in the area, then you'd have to pause the show.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
What about you, Elvis?
Let's go to Scotty B first. Hello, Scotty B. We're going to halt the show so you can go do what?
I don't know. I guess maybe if some truck pulled up downstairs and was giving out free food, I'd have to say, I'll
free
be right back.
cereal. Free cereal.
Yeah.
Forget
Well,
it.
food is cereal's food.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Jesus.
A free something truck downstairs, I'd have to go grab it.
Oh, that's scary. Scary. A free food truck.
Yeah, my answer has to be with food as well, but I don't have anything definitive. There's not much. I kind of let the show go on.
I feel like if there was an Instagrammable moment happening or a celebrity running by, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm out of the way."
Oh yeah, no, if there's a good get,
if there's a celebrity running by that we think is about to pass away, and he wants to get a picture with him.
yes,
An almost dead celebrity. Watch out.
A potential viral moment unfolding in front of me, I got to get that on camera.
Imagine that pitch, like Scary gets the celebrity, like, hey, listen, you're about to die, so I need to take a picture with you. Long story.
Dear
You'll
God.
understand it later. But
So, speaking of viral things, I know you guys are sick of the little filter that I've been having a good time with, but
I love it.
try it on your dog because they're very funny on animals. But you know how we always laugh at the faces Scary makes into the camera? What is this?
Oh no, stop it.
Oh my God.
What is that?
That's you.
When did you get me?
That's
Just
from
now?
moments ago.
Just now, that's you just staring at yourself.
But I didn't have a shit-eating grin on my face like that. And I didn't have my eyes bugging out of my head.
You know the crazy thing? There's like almost 8 billion people in the world. Somebody looks just like that. Think about it.
Wait. One day it'll get old. It's just not today.
Oh man, never.
Elvis, what about you? What would you stop the show with?
Oh, see, that's my point. I would never stop the show.
Oh, please. Please.
Not for personal reasons. Never, ever, never, ever.
Oh, never, ever, never.
By the way, can we get back to that term, shit-eating grin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we look that up?
If I'm eating shit, I'm not smiling.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, if you're eating shit, you're not really grinning.
But is it like this? Like,
No, but where does it come from?
I don't. Oh, the origin. Oh,
Yeah, the origin.
usually
Possibly from a contraction of grinning like a possum eating shit.
Possums eat shit.
I didn't know possums.
It's making me nauseous.
Is that like their snack of choice? Possums?
It is.
That's disgusting.
I'm thinking of my dog's warm shit in my hand in a bag.
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
Imagine shit on a cracker is a possum's choice.
Oh, my dad used to call it, what are we having for dinner? Some shit on a shingle. I'm like, nobody in their life ever ate shit on a
Wait.
shingle, ever.
My dad used to make shit on a shingle
no.
all the time.
What is
Yeah,
it?
that's a military term, military lunch.
What
It's
is
chicken
it?
a la king, isn't it?
No,
Is
well,
it?
the shit on a shingle I ate for my dad it wasn't shit for my dad. It was ground beef and they make a little gravy with it, and you put it on toast. And it's like an old military thing.
My dad used to say shit and shinola. Like, what are we eating? Some shit and shinola. I'm like, what the hell? What does that even mean?
Well, I thought
Shinola's
the
a
expression
place.
was you can't tell the difference between shit and shinola.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah. Like they're both blackish brown. You can't tell the difference because you're an idiot.
What is shinola, though? What is that?
It's shoe polish, I think.
Oh.
It's also a very fancy watch
Very
out of
fancy
Michigan,
watch,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Is
Yeah,
it?
this is a Shinola company.
Oh.
So
I think that's what he meant.
Behind the scenes here, Scotty B and I had a little bet. He said it was lawful. You know how I do the weather for New York, and I do the weather count, and I do these temperature counts. So I gave him all the way up to 86 degrees. Like currently it's 86 degrees, but I did that at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And he goes, lofty goals. We're not going to get to 86. It is now 84 degrees at 20 minutes before 10 o'clock.
It's not 86.
It will be 86 degrees in 20 minutes. In fact, it's going to be 88 degrees by 11. I need a pool pronto.
Not mine.
Don't forget this, everybody.
You want that in your pool? You want that guy in your pool? No.
I want that swimming in the deep end.
Oh, God.
I'm a pool slut. I need to get into a body of water in about
Now
a half
Elvis's
hour.
pool is broken.
Yeah, mine's broken.
Elvis, do your dogs swim?
They can, but they don't like it.
Okay.
They can when his
But
pool's
they'll be in his
operating.
pool before Scary will.
It's
They will.
My dog cannot stay out of the pool. Cannot stay out. You can't put him in the backyard with a pool because he will dive in constantly.
I love it.
Oh,
I wish
you
my
know what?
dogs liked it. They just don't like it.
I saw something yesterday that was the cutest thing. This big black, I guess it was maybe a black lab, huge. He was trying to get watermelon. The mom was giving him watermelon out of his little dish because it was so hot outside, and he couldn't get it out of the dish. So she had to bring the dish up to his mouth, and he got to eat the watermelon that way, like she was actually feeding him. It was the cute. I thought of you, Gandhi, because it was the cutest thing ever that she had to help him like he was a baby.
I would pause production for that as well. Hold on, a lab needs some watermelon. Goodbye.
I didn't know dogs ate watermelon. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
They eat just about everything.
I had no idea.
Sawyer ate 2 raw hamburgers yesterday.
Oh, raw.
And then went
we
swimming.
call that steak tartare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, off topic. Do you guys have Bombas socks?
Yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, they're phenomenal, right? So for Christmas, a friend gave me 1 pair, and I'm like, kind of a cheapskate. But now I just looked up the price because I want to buy more. Holy shit, they're expensive. Yeah. God dang. 1 pair of socks is like $40.
I love that this is like more of a venture into your dad life.
Yeah,
He got
seriously.
socks for Christmas, and he
By the
loves
way,
them.
you know what my dad does? So my dad will buy socks, and they're all gray, and they're mid-calf, and whatever. I mean, that's his socks. What he does, he numbers the pairs, right? So he will number, if he gets 6 pairs, he will number each pair, like 1, 2, 3, so they match up. And they get even consistent wear.
That's actually not a bad idea, though.
But inside, like an elastic band, he will have the numbers, and he will match them up so that one particular sock doesn't get worn any more than any other sock.
Oh, that's great.
Makes sense.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I don't number my socks, right? But sometimes if you get a hole in a sock, you throw one out, but you keep the other one. So when the next one has a hole in it, you then match up the 2 survivors.
Oh.
So does he match up the survivors and he's got a 1 and a 4? Because that's, what does he do?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
a
know
very
what
valid question.
I don't
I
know,
gotta know.
what's whatever has happened. I'll have to ask him that. That's a very good question. But he also used to label them left and right so that he would know which
But you
one
said
was.
your dad had different size feet.
Yes. So
One side's a 4, the other side's a 10.
no, one side is a 12, the other one's like 11 and a half.
Oh,
So
that's not that big.
he's actually been kicked out of shoes, but he's very particular about his feet and his
got
shoes.
kicked out
But
of
he's
shoe
been kicked
stores?
out of shoe stores before.
This is a weird dad conversation.
It is.
No,
Now
he's
my
gotten
socks
free
come.
shoes, too.
My socks come with an L and an R on them. They're made specifically for your left and right foot.
No kidding.
Yeah, look here. Hold on. Look, I'll take
Some of mine are too.
Yeah, look.
What are they, Geronimo?
Is like an
No.
arch? Is
This
like
has
a
an
curve?
L on it. See, there's an L right there.
Yeah.
No kidding. What brand is
a lot
that?
of athletic socks will do that.
Oh, wait a second. I bet mine
Under
had
Armour.
that and I never noticed it.
Under Armour.
You got to touch your toes first.
I have those socks, Froggy. Those Under Armours.
So it's like the equivalent in what we do for a living is this is the left headphone, this is the right headphone.
Right.
Can you do this? Can you turn them over and do this?
No, it feels weird.
For some
Feels
reason.
weird.
And that's what your socks feel like when you put them on the
Feels
opposite
weird.
foot.
Yeah. You keep walking in circles if you put your socks on backwards. So I know, but now that I have my left on my right on my left, I don't like living in this world. I
No,
go back.
turn it back around. Turn it back around.
It's whole of the world.
Yeah. Wow.
You heard about my thing with socks today. I actually took them all out of the dryer and they all matched. That was like, write this date down.
Oh, my God.
May 31st, 2022.
By the way, you know where I
can
found
believe it.
you know where I found some of them go? Because I found one last week. If and a lot of washing machines, people don't even realize it. There's like a crap screen that all kinds of gook goes into that people rarely empty, and that's what causes washing machines to stop up sometimes. And I took it out, and there was all kinds of crud in there, and a sock, a couple of bobby pins, and some plastic things.
Where's that?
Yeah, where's that?
Well, we have a Samsung washing machine, so in the front there's a little compartment that you just push open, you unscrew it and pull it out, and all this water and gook and crap will come out.
What?
And
God, I don't know if I can handle the
Well,
trip.
but that's the reason why sometimes your washing machine will not work, and you'll
Right.
call service, and all they do is clear that thing out and charge you $1,000. Yeah, a lot of
It's
the
not
front,
the lint tray, right?
No.
No,
A lot
that's
of
in the
front load
dryer.
washers just have a little hatch in the front. You open
yeah,
it,
yeah.
you unscrew it, you pull the crud out, and you drain it, and that's
No
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I wonder if all my socks are in there.
You will find some pieces of clothing in there sometimes.
I found a blanket in there once.
No,
a blanket.
Blanket.
There's members of my family living in there.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Scary, you don't do your own wash.
I do
Oh,
sometimes.
stop.
Sometimes.
But it
No, he
has to
doesn't,
be.
Danielle.
Who does his wash?
He sends
His
it out.
mommy.
Oh, that's true.
Mommy.
That's what single guys do.
He dry cleans his jeans.
Yeah, he keeps all of his paperwork in his washer dryer, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Tax return.
That to me is just dangerous.
It is.
That's it. But
Well, it's not plugged in.
You know what baffles me is even if I buy brand new socks, brand new, and I put them in, I still will have one less. How is that? They're brand new. This is the first time they're even going in the dryer. I didn't have time to lose them, so I don't understand.
You have a gnome in your washing machine. He's eating these
I really
things.
do. I really do.
How we doing, Frog?
We're overtime.
Oh,
Watch this.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
Now do it to your screen, Elvis.
That's it. Well, have a beautiful day, guys, and we'll do it again tomorrow.
See ya.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Bye.